Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie, and I am basically just showing you how I configure my one meal a day and what I break my fast with. So if you're new, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave to become part of the Guys' family. So today I am actually kind of making my little take on Alfredo. I just put in a little bit of avocado oil into my pan, and now I'm basically just sauteing some yellow onion with a little bit of salt and pepper here, basically just to kind of cook it down a bit. I'm adding in some minced garlic, just a couple small teaspoons of that. I really want that cheesy kind of Alfredo-y sauce to have a good garlic amount in it. I'm adding in just 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour just to kind of make a roux and thicken it up just a bit, because I will be adding in some chicken broth along with some heavy cream to kind of give me that Alfredo-y type of sauce. So I'm just doing 1 can of chicken broth, and I believe that it's about an 8-ounce can. I'm now seasoning the broth with garlic powder, my favorite onion powder. I'm also going to be adding in some Cajun seasoning for a little bit of spice. All right, a little bit of crushed red pepper in there for some extra spice, smoked paprika for that beautiful color, and some chicken seasoning. And just going to stir that up until it kind of thickens up into a gravy. And now I'm going to add in my heavy cream. So this one was a pretty large container. I did not use the full container. I only did about 3/4 of this container. And I want to say this one is 16 ounces. So I did about just 3/4 of that and just kind of let that come up a bit. Now I'm adding in my cheese. I'm going to start off with mozzarella, something that's easy to melt. So mozzarella in there. And then once I see that that has started to thicken up a bit, I'll add in the harder cheese, which is the Parmesan. Now I'm going to use this entire container of Parmesan, but I'm going to add it into sections. So just kind of stirring it up, making sure that it is breaking down and it is getting a nice cheese pull. And once I have a good cheese pull there, I'll add in the remainder of that cheese. There we go. And so I'm basically just using the entire container there. Once everything's thickened up, I'm going to start adding in my blanched fresh broccoli. I'm adding in some green onions that I cut up myself. I'm going to get that all stirred and mixed really well. And then I'm also going to be adding in an entire package of spinach. I really wanted to make this very veggie heavy, but I also wanted to use up all of the veggies or fresh veggies that we had in our household, because we were going to be spending the weekend with friends for their anniversary. So I wanted to make sure that was all taken care of and everything was, made for the week. So once that has kind of wilted down, I am adding in that roasted sausage that my husband made the week prior. We kind of just had it sitting in the fridge, so I definitely wanted to go ahead and make sure that we got that used up. Gonna cover it, let it simmer a little bit, and then it should be time to plate. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my husband's plate. We have just regular spaghetti pasta, and as you can see, it's not super duper thick because of that chicken broth, but it does have a really good amount of sauce, and it is kind of creamy. Once it sets, it'll be a little thicker. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, this is the start of a new weekly vlog. Today is Monday, the 22nd of January. And if I look rough, it's because I feel rough. I had a very eventful weekend, and unfortunately, I did not vlog Saturday and Sunday. I feel so bad for you guys. I really did not. But I'll just go ahead and just give you a little rundown. If you haven't seen my last vlog, definitely go take a look at that one. That one was definitely very interesting, basically just showing my meals. I did really good the whole week. Leftovers, even though it wasn't quite what I wanted, that's what I was gonna eat. But basically, yeah, I made myself my own kind of like little cheesy pasta. I'm not quite sure if I can really call it an Alfredo sauce, but it's gonna be Alfredo to us. I added in some broccoli along with some spinach, like a whole package of spinach. I was really happy. I wanted to use up all the fresh ingredients that we have in the house, i.e. I need to get to juicing. But yeah, I wanted to use up all the fresh ingredients. Plus my husband had made roasted sausage last week. So we really needed to go ahead and combine that into something. So I was like, you know what, let's do like a little kind of cheesy Alfredo-y pasta type thing. Yes, that is my plate. I'm hoping it's really good. I've been trying the sauce as I've been going along. But I just wanted to make sure that it tasted good and that I didn't need to, it wasn't unseasoned or anything else like that. I want to make sure it's flavorful, but not overly seasoned either. So just regular spaghetti noodles. I made my husband's plate first, and then of course I had this smaller portion. Tastes really good. Broccoli still has a good amount of chew on it, which I like. Kind of tastes like Alfredo, but not necessarily Alfredo. Which I'm fine with it. It's just a cheesy pasta at this point. But yeah, very, very delicious, very, very filling, and definitely a nice warm meal for a lot of these cold winter days, because I'm so sick of seeing snow and ice. All right, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. More than likely, it's going to be leftovers. And my husband also did baked barbecue chicken yesterday, so we also have that as well. But again, like I said, I wanted to make sure I used up these ingredients before anything went bad. We're supposed to be taking our friends out to, staying with our friends this weekend coming up. So we'll see how that works out with my one meal a day. I'm going to try my absolute hardest. But I'm going to finish my plate because that was delicious. I have my coffee that I already made with my sugar-free French vanilla creamer. I have my water cup. I'm switching it up this week. I'm going to use a different water cup. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye. Hey guys, I didn't get a chance to taste the juice with you guys, but I did finish up juicing the remainder of my fruits. So I have the Honeycrisp apples. I have one pineapple left. I used several lemons, a lot of ginger because I made my own little immunity water. And then I also did 2 grapefruits. I did a package of blueberries, and then there was something else that I used. There was no veggies in this one, unfortunately, but it was basically just kind of using up the remainder of the fruits that we did have available. Oh yeah, the Cara oranges, that's what I did. So I made a nice little pitcher of juice. Everything was delicious, and that way we could use up the fruit before it went bad, since we were going to be out this weekend. But everything turned out great, and it was absolutely delicious.